Good evening, Wayne. Thanks very much for your time. From the media reports I've read, there were a total of some 173 arrests for drunk driving in Johannesburg. I know you're still collating some figures, but would you say it was a normal weekend in terms of arrests for drunk driving, or was it quieter than what you would have expected?
No, I would say it was excessive. The figures was extremely high, and according to the operation on Saturday night, which was done jointly by the SAPS, JMPD and Gauteng Traffic Police, there were very few people who was really complying with the COVID lockdown regulations. We were finding many people without masks, many people drinking in the streets, on the road, in public areas, and alcohol was confiscated with at least 8 arrests just for drinking in the on the streets. And then also the establishments had to comply with those who were selling liquor. See, on-site drinking is permitted if there is a license, and it's a licensed establishment like a pub or a restaurant. However, that can only happen up until 10 p.m. because from 10 p.m. till 4 a.m. is curfew, and no one is allowed out during those times.
I was wondering if the curfew assisted you in any way. It sounds like it didn't particularly, but tell me more about, did you find that after 10 most people were at least off the roads, most establishments selling alcohol were closed?
No, not exactly. However, between 2 and 4, the roads was very quiet. But we still found people still hanging around up to midnight, particularly in the busy areas like Hillbrow and Rosebank and also Sandton. So there are still many people who are not complying to the current level 2 lockdown regulation.
That's really disheartening, particularly to hear that people are driving drunk after being told time and time again the impact it has on our hospitals. I know that the police, JMPD, had a number of roadblocks around the city over this weekend. Is that the plan, that you're just going to be more present on the streets and you're going to keep at this until you get it right?
Absolutely. We're going to sustain the operations, and anyone over the limit will be arrested. Anyone consumed alcohol on the roads or driving under the influence will have to be arrested. They will be taken for a blood sample, and then they will be taken to a police station where they will be processed. So that will be the norm, and we are going to have to sustain these operations because currently, in terms of level 2, we cannot have people after 10 p.m. on the roads at night. We must also bear in mind that other establishments such as gyms or concerts and bars must have only 50 people, and that they must also comply with the other requirements in terms of the lockdown, such as wearing of face masks and also maintaining a safe or maintaining social distance.
Well, thank you very much for that update, Wayne MINNAAR, JMPD spokesperson, saying that there were excessive arrests this weekend.